Babysitters, what was the most evil child you had to babysit? My mom got caught chasing strangers around in a clown costume and got slapped with a fine she couldn't afford. So naturally, I became a babysitter. The first few kids were fine. Cartoons, snacks, easy money. Then the kids started getting harder and harder. But every time I wanted to quit, I'd picture my mom in full clown makeup, crying over a court summons, and I'd push through until I got the call about Derek. His mom reached out the night before, casual as anything. 6 years old, needs watching. I showed up the next morning and the house stopped me cold. Clean floors, nice furniture, one of those neighborhoods where everyone's lawn looks like it was cut with a ruler. I actually exhaled for the first time in weeks. The parents left. I sat down on the couch, looked over at Derek, and asked what he wanted to do. This kid stared at me. Then he turned and walked out of the room without a single word. Okay, fine. I started walking around the house just to kill time. Nice kitchen, clean dining room, pretty normal upstairs. Then I heard thuds coming from the basement. I went down, opened the closet door, and this 6-year-old had a full collection of knives laid out across the floor and was actively sharpening one. I grabbed him by the arm, shut the closet, sat him on the couch, and said very clearly, "Do not move." He moved. For the next hour, this child tried to turn on the oven, attempted to throw the toaster into a full bathtub, and walked toward the front door 3 separate times like he had somewhere to be. I was sprinting through this house like I was on some kind of obstacle course, just trying to keep a kindergartner alive. By the time I finally collapsed onto the couch, I was done. I sat there staring at the ceiling, and for the first time, I genuinely thought, if this kid wants to hurt himself, I have run out of the ability to care. That's when I heard the sirens. I looked out the window, and there were SWAT vehicles surrounding the entire block. A voice came through a speaker telling me to exit the home with my hands raised. I walked outside, completely confused, both arms straight up. They rushed me the second I cleared the door. Cuffs on, spun around, and I'm now standing in this family's front yard in handcuffs while 3 neighbors filmed me from their porches. They went inside, found Derek, found the knives. Apparently, while I was sitting on that couch questioning every decision I'd ever made, Derek had called 911 and told the operator that a burglar had broken into his house and was holding him at knife point. I told the officers I was the babysitter. They asked if I could prove it. I asked if I could call the parents. They let me. No answer. They took me downtown and put me in holding. I sat in that cell in silence thinking about a clown ticket. A clown ticket is why I am in a jail cell right now. Eventually, 2 officers walked back in with both parents behind them. They had finally picked up the phone. They released me. I walked to my car, drove home.